What's up, guys? How are you guys morning doing? I am doing okay this morning. I've been up early, but I just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about some mortgage stuff while I'm driving. As you see, I've got my Southwest Funding t-shirt on and my hat because I'm going to be working from home for a little while. So I'm actually going to my office right now, and I'm getting my my printer so I can take it back to the house, because I've got an office set up at my house with basically my wife started working with me, so I've got my office full-blown set up. It's going to be continuing going. I talked to my corporate office in Dallas, and our underwriters, thank goodness, we have our own underwriters, and our underwriters actually have the capabilities of working at home, and our closing department and our pricing and rate locking department, all of that has has access to work at home. So we're going to be good to go. So guys, if you're still looking to get pre-approved, if you're still looking to buy a house and all that good stuff, I'm still going to be here, and I'm still going to be open. So you guys hit me up and let me know if you need me to do anything. Refinances, purchases, all that. Try to take advantage of rates if they go down, which they haven't right now, but we'll see what happens today. That's another misconception. People think that because the rates now, the Fed dropped the rate to zero, that interest rates are gone and are going to zero and going lower and things like that. Well, they're not right now, because there's so much volatility in the market and stuff right now. So it's not transposed over to the mortgage rates. Just because people are, just because they're lowering rates, and just because people are taking their money out of banks and stuff and investments, it doesn't mean they're putting them in bonds. And for the mortgage rates to do well, it's tied to the bonds, how bonds do. So there's a lot of volatility. So right now rates are going up and down, and we'll see what happens. But there's still opportunity out there. Like the other day, I had a customer that we were trying to do a conventional refinance and get them below the 80%, so the PMI would go away, and ended up the appraisal came back a lot shorter than we expected, so there was no way to be under the 80% to get rid of the PMI. So what we did was, luckily she had scores good enough, we did a conventional loan with no MI, because her scores were so good, and her rate ended up being just a little bit higher than what it was previous to the refinance. But since there was no MI, and we got off the FHA and we got on to the conventional, and her scores were high enough to where she could actually get a no PMI option loan, we did that. And it actually saved her like $260 a month or something like that is what it ended up being. So just because your rate doesn't go down sometimes doesn't mean that it's not a good reason to refinance. You can still benefit if you go to someone that knows what they're doing. And I've been doing it for a long time, so you don't have to call me or anybody, but I would talk to your mortgage guy, your mortgage people now, because you don't really know what's going on. We don't know what's going on. We may be shut down in a couple weeks where we can't even close loans for a little while. And the way the stock market's plummeting, who knows? Our economy could take a big hit for this. So if you can get lean and you can lower bills and you can and things like that, pay off some debt and get lean and skinny financially, I think that you're putting yourself in a good position to try to weather this storm that's going on right now. And maybe when we get past this, which we will, but when we do get past this as a country, there's going to be some really good buys for people that got skinny, took away some debt, prepared. Because look, right now, I can tell you right now, with the market right now, what's going on with the stock market tanking, right now China's, their virus is leveling off, and they're going back to work now, finally, okay? And their economy only took, I think, like a 1.4% hit or something like that. But big investors in China are buying up gold right now. They're buying up gold. They're buying up all this stock. I mean, Tesla's down almost right at 50%, close to 50% in Tesla. Apple's down 20%. I mean, there's tons of things that are down right now that if you watch it, you might could buy into. And then when we beat this thing and this market goes sky high, there'll be a lot of money to be made. Same thing in real estate. There's gonna be houses out there. I mean, this could affect pricing. Pricing can go down a little bit. You know, I mean, this could affect, depending on how the economy takes this. I mean, there could be foreclosures because people lost their jobs and have late payments and things like that. I mean, you know, all kind of stuff can happen, and if that does happen, unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of foreclosures and things like that. So after this is all done, there's going to be buys where people can buy foreclosures and, you know, and things like that. So there's good and bad with all this that's coming. But what I would do, and what I'm doing, is I'm listening to them. I'm staying safe. I'm going to work from home. I'm going to do the social distancing. I'm going to do all that because I want this stuff to stop. Because the quicker this stuff stops, the better the market's going to get. That's just how it is. If we stop and we chill out and we listen and this stuff dies down, you know, and the cases die down, then we'll be back to normal real quick. But if we keep messing around and keep goofing off, we could really hurt ourselves. I mean, we could really hurt ourselves, and it will hurt our economy and everything. So, guys, be safe. You know, listen to what they're saying, and you know, you don't have to listen to what I'm telling you. But I would seriously consider thinking about either trying to refinance, lower debt. Now, if it's not a benefit for you, it doesn't matter. If you call me or you call another mortgage person and we look at it and there's no benefit for you, then hey, there's no love lost. It doesn't matter, you know, at least you tried or whatever. But if you can go ahead and do it and you can lower your bills and you can get skinny or you can pay off some debt or whatever, or if you think this might be the last chance you can take some cash out when there's a really high, you know, value on your home, you know, to do renovations or whatever it is you got to do, then it'd be smart to try to do that now. So, if anybody needs me, you can contact me in a private message. I'm going to put a link to my website below. If any of y'all want to go apply, you ain't got to call me. You can just go on the link, click on it, go through, fill it out, and it'll come to my email. And then I will contact you, and we'll look at your options. But anyway, guys, I know I'm taking up a lot of your day, and nobody wants to sit here and look at me. But I hope you guys have a safe day, an awesome day. Stay blessed, take care of your family. And remember, most of you aren't going to get sick or any of that. Most of you are going to be fine. Okay? All of us. But let's be cautious to the people that have loved ones and courteous and follow these directions and stuff so they don't get sick and they don't get hurt and they don't die. Because I can go ahead and tell you, I mean, I have family members that are bad off on blood thinners, different things like that. So I'm taking it serious. You know, my son, you know, he has, I guess, somewhat of an eating disorder. He has to go to the gastro every 6 months for them to check him and see how his weight gaining is and all that. So I'm taking it serious, and I hope everybody else does, because I don't want anybody else's family members to get sick and die. And, you know, all these people joking around and things like that. You know, it's all fun and games and jokes, but literally it could happen easily. You could accidentally expose your family members or friends or family members, you know, relatives that are vulnerable and die, and you know, they matter too. So, but anyway, that's my rant for the morning. I'm actually almost in my office, so I can get everything and get back by 9 o'clock to be open up and ready to rock and roll. To the people that sent me all the applications yesterday, I got bombed on Sunday, and I'm working through all of that. I should be called up today. So, all of you guys that filled out any applications or anything, you should hear from me today. Either by email, text, or phone call, you're going to hear from me, okay? I'll give you an update. I'm going to get on it and get caught up the rest of the way this morning. And we'll be back at it. So, guys, again, have a great day. thank you guys for all your business, the people that have done stuff with me. I appreciate you guys. And I love all you guys. And everybody have a great day.